Well, that was a bit of a fail, but either way, here we are. What's up, everybody? How's you doing? How is everybody out there? We got some folks watching. Awesome stuff. As you can see, which side is he? This side right here.
I'm here somewhere.
We got the goat. Yeah, I'm still not used to how to point in this stupid Zoom room thing. Either way, he's in my vicinity. We got Jared the vaping goat.
Woo! On my
Hi. just hi.
Actually, on my top. Actually, yeah.
Hi.
Hoy.
I do not exist.
No existing.
Yeah. Not existing at all.
There is no goat. There is only Zool.
Ken's already started.
Oh shit!
There we go.
Tete.
Also, by the way, Mike's not here because he's a medical professional and he has to attend to Baker Mayfield's injury, and it hurts him so freaking bad, so he has to do it.
That poor bastard. Oh, that poor son of a bitch.
Did not expect you to go there, but
no.
Awesome.
What
can we do about it?
Right.
Oh, we built the team to win. Oh, look at game one.
Isn't that how it goes?
Hey, man, at least it's not Aaron Rodgers. Money!
Right.
Anyway, Wolfbite podcast. Hello.
What is it? What is
episode
it?
What?
Episode 40.
47?
Is it 47?
It's 47.
Oh, then I put the wrong number.
We just did some Back to the Future shit here.
All right.
40, 47, still with the Force,
That is great.
Dude.
It just blame me, okay? This is what happens whenever I come on a show. Shit goes sideways, so it's perfectly fine to blame me. Blame me. It's great.
Okay, if you refresh, it will say 47.
Oh, shit.
He's math A, by the way, everyone. Just saying.
I went to the last Wolfbite video that was on there. It said 39. I was like, all right, cool, 40.
Well, anyway.
Oh, fun times. All righty, so... Yeah, this is what the next hour or so will be.
I break shows when I show up.
Even Ken, man, because of you doing vape show with him, he actually changed his name. That's how broken you got.
Oh, god damn
it. Literally, like 200
I'm sorry.
He's no longer vaping with, he's creating with now because of Jared.
Dude, his scammer shit is funny, though. I am sorry. His scammer shit is funny as hell.
Yeah.
Dude, have you watched his scammer phone calls, dude?
Dude, they're great.
It's always a good time.
It's always a good time. But yeah, shall we?
All right. Yeah, let me just hit that bumper. But we're going to jump into some buffet time.
Buffet.
Oh, I'm going to go share the link again.
Alrighty, so buffet, take it away, Mr. Frank.
I have the Vended Dreamer combo, the Constant Contact. Dude, actually, okay. So this one, I've been hitting it like even below 3.7. Actually really hits hard. So Stan, good job. And then I have my Ben Spotty with the Vital RDA from Immortal Mods. Really good. Came from clownvapes.com for all your vaping needs. And then Warlock Hammer with a TM24 Pro. And basically Vicious Hand with a Reverie. And then that's Pony on Acid. Pony on Acid, good vibes. Surf Satisfying and Sublime. Take it away, you man. Because someone will be butthurt again if I say you, man.
Oh, God. Just say woman and get it over with. Because I am an anti-feminist for using a person's gender. Oh, my God. I'm a good mashed potatoes. Okay, my Buffett, huh? My Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett here. Overhangers, much love. The Voltro LE on top of the Riot Box Mods 3S Lipo. Titan on the Titan because fuck off. Got a couple of Warlocks. I got the Warlocks Guardian here, DNA 75, and then I have the Warlocks Hammer because I love Mark. And let's see here. Hell, fuck it. The Vupu Alpha Zip with the Geek Vape. Wow, that was cool. The Vupu Alpha Zip with the Geek Vape Zeus X. And then the controversial as fuck Times Vape Diesel with the Osmotus 3. I have more, but that's as far as I'm going to go into it because it'll take forever.
Okay, I feel like I'm out of the loop. What's so controversial about the Diesel?
Well, basically, it's Mike Vape's Recurve RTA.
Oh, okay. I mean,
no disrespect, but it is what it is. I mean,
no, I know. I mean, okay, yeah, I get that, but how many Velocity style decks did we see after the Velocity came out?
Oh, exactly. But this thing is like so uncanny. Like the only difference is the type of honeycomb. The deck in itself is like almost literally identical, except there's a ridge in the middle of it. It's just like, it literally looks like the Recurve Duel.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's just like shit. Yep. Nope. This is plagiarism. I'm sorry.
I admit, I fucked up.
How?
How did I do that? I didn't know.
Oh God. Hold on. This is epic. I just
feel like maybe China was sharing too many secrets.
I don't know. Tell me though.
Oh shit! I dropped it.
Here. Aside from the type of honeycomb, that is like legit a Recurve Duel.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty damn close.
Yeah. Dude, Mike never does drama stuff on live shows. He's like the one guy that's always chilled out and laid back, doesn't run his mouth. When Derek did his intro of the thing and called it his own innovative design, Mike clicked the fuck out for like 35 minutes on ST's show. Like, and he was sick as fuck from being at an expo, and he was just like, I was like, oh my God, dude.
You meant ambitions, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Derek is, Derek's ambitions, but yeah, Mike lost his shit when this came out. Oh my God.
Fair enough.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
It is.
I'm just here to review the device.
Yeah.
Later.
All right. I guess I go next. I got the
No, Mike goes next.
the grip. I like how they call this the Elite, but it's mostly because it has no markings whatsoever.
True.
But
Okay.
it's number 69. Seriously.
Oh, you would be the guy that has number 69. I swear to God.
It's funny because I didn't get to pick the number; it just showed up like that. Even my wife was like, "Really, 69? You got 69?" I'm like,
Of all numbers.
top of that, I got a Recoil Rebel because I live that life hardcore. In that, I got the last few drops of my Overdrip Custard. What? What's that look about?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Fine.
Don't mind me.
What are you starting, Frank?
Everything.
Everything.
That's Frank.
All right,
Continue.
next I got the Goon 25 top of the Vindicator. In that, I got some of that Frames Pumpkin. What is it? Addy Tooney recipe. Really delicious stuff.
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah, it's a pumpkin spice custard, and then I added a little something myself because I just can't leave a recipe alone.
Dude,
Okay, Jared. You know how it's been.
Pumpkin spice is like vaping a fucking hobby shop, okay? I just can't do it. It's like you walk into Hobby Lobby. That's what it smells like. I'm just like, nope.
I don't go into Hobby Lobby often, so I'm good.
Oh,
Okay.
it's like those scented pine cones, you know? I'm just like, nope. Y'all like it? Go ahead.
And lastly, I'm gonna go with this guy, the Plug, some CS Wood
Emo.
custom Juma doors
Hemo.
with the Hussar Legacy. And in that,
Legacy?
yeah, with the Hemo Legacy, and in that I got Karango from Transistor. Yeah.
Oh.
Transistor. I still have yet to try their anything from them. I hear
For,
some-
For me, it's just Karango. I can't the rest of them.
I just have to acknowledge a punny comment by creating with Ken because, Jared changed your name again. So we don't have anything to do with that. It was very ambitious of him to come up with that RTA.
Oh, that is bad.
Oh,
How does it vape though?
Okay, all I gotta say is Dan's gotta do a big time job with his dad joke of the week for tomorrow night.
oh man.
After following that, just saying. He was
No,
very-
hey, to answer your question, though, how does it vape? Exceptionally well.
Yeah.
I will say that. Oh my god.
It was funny because, like, I think at NV I had a chance at getting one. I just had no interest.
I will tell you this, like the review's coming out Tuesday.
Mhm.
But I'll give you one little piece of insight. The internal chamber itself is actually detachable. It's kind of like the Geek Vape ZX or like the K's Solomon 3. So it's got that internal chamber that pulls out. But the problem is that the O-ring is so shitty on it that it just falls the fuck out all the time and it doesn't stay in place. So when you go to put the deck into the fucking grooves, it kind of doesn't want to thread in. And sometimes it works perfect. And other times it's like, you son of a bitch, I'm going to throw you through a window. It's just like, oh, it's like the one thing I hate about it. I'm just like, God, why didn't you put better fucking O-rings on it?
That's what they miss.
Right. And I like Times Vape, man. Times Vape make good shit most of the time. So it's just like,
Oh yeah.
They do. The Dreamer was awesome. The Ardent was pretty good. The
pizza cutter?
I was about to call it rodent. Sorry.
The pizza cutter?
The Reverie was okay or alright in most of the books. But the Diesel. Wow.
dude, have you done the dual coil build in the Reverie yet?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it with a dual coil. I really
I'll
do.
say I like the Reverie more with the Trinity glass cap on there than the standard cap.
Yep.
Yeah, it's my only problem is I tend to vape so goddamn high most of the time that I end up just roasting my lips off on glass caps, and I'm just like, ah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. It looks good as hell with that Trinity cap on there. Oh God, does it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh
It
dude,
does.
Trinity caps are nice. Just
oh yeah.
I've broken 3 or 2 so far already, so I try to stay away from them.
The more you know.
Here, anybody else want to see some horrible overhang Valhalla on top of the X217? There you go. Just in case.
Oh, you never saw the Colorado on my Guardian.
Oh, actually, one of the funniest setups that I've ever done, and I shit you not, I couldn't help myself with this, but I'm going to do it right now just to show it to you. This is like the dumbest thing. It won't vape because of the build that I have in it. Like it'll try to fire the coils, but just not quite.
Yeah.
So the iJoy Diamond Bay with the Colorado on it. If anybody has any problems with overhang, that'll do it right there.
Oh,
I mean, that will
God.
trigger your ass till you're dead.
Mhm.
Hashtag triggered.
Oh, sorry, had to.
Okay. Clown. Cue the next segment.
All right, let's go into some advocacy.
No, you're not going to die.
Are you?
No, you're not going to die from vaping.
I'm not gonna lie, I really miss Mike going, "We have news."
Again, he has to attend to Baker Mayfield's injury, man. It's more important to him than our show.
Because he's such a Bengals fan. That pisses him off every time we say that.
You know, he only knows one Ohio football team. That's the Bengals. There you go. But yeah, so, I mean, we are not going to talk about Michigan. Basically, everyone knows about Michigan already.
Yeah,
Right.
But,
it's been talked to death, honestly. I mean,
yeah.
at this point, just keep badgering her and calling her. Honestly, what
From
else?
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, dude, everyone's been talking about that shit. So, we're not going to talk about that, but we're going to talk about the neighboring country, which is my country, basically.
That's the 52nd state,
Mexico.
right?
No.
The
It's
52nd
Mexico.
state. Okay, Mexico.
No, Canada. So basically, like Health Canada is warning Canadians that vaping products can carry a risk of pulmonary illnesses after two recent deaths in the U.S. have been linked to vaping. Thank you, U.S., for contributing nothing at all to us. And the federal agency.
This is the one time we can't seem to sing the Blame Canada song.
No,
I swear to
we
God.
can't. We can't even be like, whatever, Canada, whatever.
It's like, we'll put blame on you now. So the most recent, death linked to a vaping product was reported Tuesday by Oregon health officials, and the officials said that the death happened in July, and the person had recently used a vaping device. Wait for it, containing cannabis bought from an Oregon store. Good job. So, and I will link another study, by the way, and another article. So officials said that person's symptoms were consistent with those 215 similar cases across 25 states, which the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, sounds familiar, and Food Drug Administration are currently investigating. So Health Canada says no similar pulmonary illnesses in I got tired of reading it. Health Canada says no similar pulmonary illness incidents have been reported in Canada, but the agency is investigating and communicating with the CDC and FDA. That being said, specifically CDC, by the way,
yes,
they warn us about e-cigarettes use after the rise of vaping-related deaths. And I have an ad blocker, so they don't want me to enter the site.
Yes, I was having that issue earlier trying to open these stupid sites.
Right? And, CDC warns people to stop vaping after rise in serious lung diseases, including 5 deaths. I will try to undo my ad blocker, but it won't. But yeah, basically, after before a couple of weeks ago, CDC was like, yeah, vaping is, healthier alternative. You know that rhyme. And
I knew they were going to flip flop at some point. I mean, they've done it a couple of times.
Fucking CDC is horrible about it.
I know. And then basically, what happened is, this specific site is now warning people that a severe and puzzling lung disease linked to electronic cigarettes and other vaping devices has doctors across the country scrambling to diagnose and care for patients struggling to breathe.
Yeah, which again, even what was it? It was Tuesday or Wednesday. The CDC and the FDA both released, a joint post from, I want to say it was the CDC's webpage, but basically stating that they were specifically investigating THC cartridge use and potential extraction processes and potential additives with THC products, but they weren't considering vaping to be a negative approach at this time. And then all of a sudden, once Michigan did their shit, they were like, "Oh my God, vaping's dangerous." It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad when you look at the WHO as being more coherent than the CDC.
Yep.
At this point, the WHO is completely off the fucking bender most of the time. So when the CDC actually looks even more insane, that's like, whoa, dude. Whoa, put the beer down for a minute, all right?
You have to be afraid that WHO is actually a sound reason for health, which is unfortunate. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah,
it's like I say in my vlog that's going to be posted tonight. I'm going to ask the chat a simple question, and Frank, I know you know this. What is this? Not the name of it, but what is this? What is this thing's function? Anybody in chat want to tell me?
Does Ken count?
Yes, Ken counts. What is this thing? Chatters, hello. I know. I'm going to wait till somebody answers because I'll say it very, very simply. Once somebody answers. Hello, friends. Are you there? Mm-hmm.
What's going on, friend? Answer the question.
Everybody's still just saying hi.
Okay. Sean Albright, first answer. He says a mod. Okay, you are correct and incorrect at the same time. All this device is a power bank.
Yep.
For the basic sense of what it is, all a vape mod is a power bank. That's it. It has 2 batteries. It has a chip to deliver power through a connection to whatever is allowed to adapt to that connection. So a ball tickler. I like that one, Bubby. What makes this vaping is this, the atomizer in itself. That is what makes it vaping. So the fact that they want to call THC cartomizers part of the vaping industry, which it is absolutely not, none of us would say it is they're basically saying that this power bank is what makes it vaping.
Yep.
I could make this into a cell phone charger with a simple 510 adapter and a soldering iron and some wire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can charge it by hitting the button.
Now, do we want Jared near a soldering iron?
Hey, man, I fix mods all the time, dude. I haven't burned anybody's house down yet, so I'm doing pretty good. But that's the hiccup. That's the hiccup, is that because mods are part of the industry, which of course they are, that's what powers the atomizers. But because those mods are adaptable to THC cartridges by design, by the design of the THC cardos, that is why everybody wants to link it to vaping. Oh, well, if it can adapt to this, then it's a vaping device. No, the fuck it's not.
Well, it's like putting those stupid nicotine warnings on mod packaging and atomizer packaging. It's frustrating.
Yeah, you get a tank, you get an empty fucking brand new tank and it says, this device contains nicotine. Well, I haven't put juice in it. No, it doesn't.
I haven't done shit with it that makes it have nicotine on it yet.
Exactly. Yeah. You are not wrong, sir. God, that irritates me every time I see it.
No, even on every review that I do that has that nicotine warning on it, I was like, and it has this stupid fucking thing on it every time because I can't help myself.
Yeah. It's like it has this garbage fucking warning on it, bastards. Fucking kid. I power my atomizers with the power of my mind.
He has
the
force.
power of God and anime on my side.
God. But yeah, now we have Illinois following suit. Colorado is still fighting with the flavor ban. Utah is already talking about bumping up the taxation bill again, even though they got shot down twice. They're trying it again. Nevada's actually on the chopping block talking about more taxation. California, we know, is out of their fucking minds. Oregon and Washington are both being jackasses. I mean, there's so many states out there. My click out video last week, I got so much shit for that from a few people in the industry. Because I told everybody, why are we still playing by the rules? No, I mean, the truth of it is I'm not saying that we should just gather a bunch of guns and go to, the governor's house and raid the house. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying if they're going to make this a mud fight, when the hell do we pick up the mud and throw it back at them?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the truth of it. It's like, look, if you're going to drag me through the mud and make me look like an asshole, I'm going to make you look like a cocksucker. Okay. That's just how this is going to be.
And that's like one of those sad things of we get so complacent about things.
Oh God.
And we forget that this stuff is still happening on behind the scenes, and then shit like Michigan breaks out and everybody gets all up in arms. It's like, where the fuck are you when, like, we needed to get this going? We need to stay on top of this shit. Like, honestly, I know Michigan was a very overnight, under the radar kind of thing, but
literally, yeah, like 2 a.m. is when they posted it.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like we're not fighting as hard as we should be. I mean, I know we were talking about Paul Labworks earlier. We were talking about something months ago, and he was like, this stuff is important. We need to keep up with it. I was like, this stuff is shit we should have been keeping up with since 2009.
Yeah.
Dude,
and,
okay, like, literally, I have seen a couple of people, like, those people who are not, and I'm sorry to call people out, but, like, I would, since, first of all, it's a Sunday. No one's going to be watching us. There's NFL. Second of all, we're free to do whatever we want because this is channel. So, dude, like, I've seen a lot of people who have not been active in groups recently and then actually pop up where it says, like, dude, like, we should keep up with the Michigan thing. And then, like, dude, fuck my state. Like, I say something like, damn with my state. I'm like, it's okay that you have alertness right now, but dude, like, we needed you a couple of months ago, and even years. And where have you been? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you don't become active in the community. I'm not saying you don't go advocate now. But what I'm saying is, you're not going to just fight for like just this victory and then afterwards, if we win, it's like bye bye, like
Yeah.
a benefit. Basically, that's what it's turning out.
It's an ongoing battle that, for as young as this industry is, we're gonna be stuck in it for quite a while. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know,
because there's money. It's, with the amounts of money involved, you are 100% correct. Oh my God. I'm glad to hear you say that because not many will.
No.
Not many. Everybody's like, oh, well, if we can just whip this, we'll be fine. No, motherfucker, you are wrong.
No. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, like, I do this show, I do my vlog, I do the Ohmies, so we're constantly just doing this, and it wears you down after a bit. I'm not gonna lie, but you're on top of this shit so much, and if it's not happening here, it's happening there, it's happening there, and the thing is, like, if it's happening there, it will spread. And I mean, once we saw San Francisco go, we were waiting for California, and then we heard New York, Boston, and it's one of those things of you just get pings left and right, and we just got to keep on top of everything.
Which is awkward because like New York was actually declaring like, yeah, there was like cannabis products that we have to investigate, and we all expected like New York to fall down first, whereas it's like their neighboring states, which like Michigan and Illinois, it's like, yeah, we're not gonna be in New York, we're gonna ban it straight up. Like, dude, come on, man.
Your geography's a little off, but sure.
Hey, I'm geographically challenged. I know that. I'm not a fan of the New York Giants or Jets. More like a Vikings fan, so.
Jesus Christ. Hey, well, okay, Frank, you've seen this firsthand. For 16 months, I have been called the fearmonger.
Yep.
I really have, left and fucking right, because I've just said what's going to happen next. And I don't have a crystal ball, but it's pretty easy to see. You know, when one state does one thing, you can follow the breadcrumbs to the next and the next and the next. And the one thing that I do that a lot of people don't do is I don't look at what the fuck they're doing. I look at what's coming next. I look at what's coming from left field. I don't look directly ahead because that's where they want you to look. Oh, yeah. They're like, you know, because I mean, you look at Washington, like what Ken was dealing with, what Ken was pushing, you know, late last year and early this year with the taxation and the flavor bans and everything else. It was just the pickle race. They were just throwing a bunch of fucking pickles on a window and seeing which one would stick. Yeah. You know, and that's all it was.
Oh, no, that's all it's been. That's all it's been, honestly. They keep throwing things. I mean, popcorn lung still keeps coming up, even though that's been debunked for how many years now?
Yep. Yeah.
You know?
Well, the teen addiction thing, the whole teen brain can't handle the addiction thing, that shit got debunked a year and a half ago.
Yep.
You know, by multiple health agencies. Or politicians and the media are both going, well, teens, once they touch nicotine, they'll never be able to stop.
No, yeah. I mean, it's even like the whole flavor thing. That flavors is how we're attracting them. I started at 13. Frank down there started at 11. We had cigarette taste.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah. We had burnt ash.
Yeah. And that did not deter us one fucking bit. I'm sorry. But I mean, seriously, Marlboro Reds is what I started on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I started on Lucky Strike non-filters.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, they were, dude. Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's a reality check.
I tried an American Spirit once. I was like, nope, not doing this.
That's when you go, whoa, even that's harsh, son of a bitch.
I was like out of cigarettes, and my buddy, that's all he had, and he gave me one, and I was like, you know what, you could have the rest of this. No, I will go through a nicotine fit before finishing this.
Yeah, and for me, I started with, you know, those chocolate sticks, that's chocolate flavored cigarettes.
You're that guy.
Yeah.
You are that guy.
I'm the hipster of the high school. You already know right now.
You're doing the black and mild chocolate flavors?
Oh, yeah. Man. Oh, yeah. Man.
Just because it was famous at that point in my school.
He's over there with a pack of Al Capones.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you want to see it? 1 second.
Well, it's like back in like my smoker days, we were hanging out with my buddies, and like my buddy's sister smoked, but she only smoked when I was around because that's the kind of influence I am. But his older brother's like, I want to join in. So he went to the store, comes back with a pack of cloves.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, wow, dude. Like, way to like go flashback over here on us.
Yeah.
Oh, cloves.
Yeah.
Man. God. Oh, those are a thing all in their own.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, it's just, I've been called the fear monger because I just simply tell people what's going on. That's all I do, and I don't go about it the same way that a lot of people do. I'm definitely not any sort of with the grain kind of advocate. I'm absolutely not. I have never once claimed that I am.
Yeah.
I'm one of those very direct, in your face, go fuck yourself if you don't like my attitude kind of people. Which is why, like, legitimately, in my vlog, and I'll tell you right now, in my vlog, I actually show how many subscribers I've lost compared to how many I have right now, and I've actually lost more than your channel has. Swear to God.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, that's how much I don't care, though.
Oh, no,
I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm simply out there to just say what I'm going to say. But that's why I also, like, a lot of people will sit there and filter through comments and be like, I don't like this guy's opinion. Fuck this. No, people are free and clear to say whatever the hell they want to on my channel. As long as they don't make it belligerent and, shitty towards me or my family, I don't care. People are allowed to say whatever they want because they allow me to say whatever I want. And I'm literally like the stone in the creek. I'm like, if the water hits me and goes the fuck around, because they're just like, okay, well, you're not going with us. But, I don't know.
Like the domino effect after I made the clove comment. He's all like, you just summoned Michelle Lynn.
Michelle just rolled over and went, you motherfucker.
She's like, I'm taking my dull dimes back.
Bye-bye.
Great, man. You just cost me mine. I haven't even got it yet.
All right. Yeah, you're next, aren't you?
Yeah, me and Ken. Yeah. We're PayPaling this coming week, actually.
Nice.
I got number 50, baby.
I'm 10 ahead of you.
I'm all right with that. Like, Ken got 49, I got 50, and I love it. I love it. I'm just so humbled with it.
You're gonna love it, dude.
Dude, she showed me the voltage output on that thing. There is like zero voltage drop with them.
Oh no, yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
And they hit hard.
Oh, I bet.
I have a Twisted Messes square on mine.
Oh.
No, actually, no, it's not the Twisted Messes square. It's the first TM, the Twisted Messes.
Just little booger.
Yeah, but I got the number one, the first one.
The original. Yeah, the original 22. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Those were tight.
Oh
man.
Fun. I put my triple core 0.1s in there.
Oh shit.
It's an angry little beast.
That almost sounds like fun. Like, I almost want to put like a 0.1 in mine now.
Well, it's gonna be a pair if you put it on the dull dime.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
It's a spicy meatball.
I'm all right with it. I am all right with it. Oh. Man.
That being said, clown.
All right, let's do this. Where is it? There. And there we go. All right, so I don't know. You're kind of the ringleader on this one, Frank.
Main topic time. So first, I would like to congratulate Cleveland Browns for being trampled again. With the Tennessee Titans. I don't know what happened. There's so much hype, but again, Mike had to deliver, a hand on Maker Mayfield. So sorry for that one. Next, thank you, Travis Kelce, for being in my fantasy football team. You've been doing good. So, Patrick Mahomes, pass the ball to him more. Dude, honestly, like, I have no main topics because honestly, I've been in the office all day, and I've been either just watching fantasy football, or
see, you called it before the show, clown. He's like, he's over there watching football. We know it.
Well, yeah, he was just sitting there like this. He was just sitting there like staring off to the other screen.
No. Nah.
You're making this face.
Yeah, I know. He's just like this.
Touchdown!
Yeah.
No, but seriously, I mean, it's September, right? You know what month it is? It's September.
Hockey season, yeah.
Okay, Red.
I wanted to wear my Red Wings jersey and be like, in honor of the football season starting, I wear my jersey.
Red Wings fan, calm yourself down. You're not gonna win another championship again.
No,
But-
we're screwed for at least the next decade. We had 2 good decades. Now we're just fucked.
Oh, if it helps, your former GM is now with the Edmonton Oilers. You're gonna fuck that team up again.
Oh god.
Dude.
I always like especially around here, like we have the Dallas Stars, and most people when it comes to hockey are somewhat bandwagoners. We have some hardcores, but like most of them, unless they're winning, nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like the
but-
Royals here.
Yeah, but then like if I wear like any of my Red Wings gear, like a hat or a shirt, I get so much shit for it, and I'm like, Montreal has more cups. What are you talking about?
Okay, serious main topic though. The effect of a durability of a car when a semen outburst occur.
Really?
He tried this last week, and we just laughed.
Main topic from Dealing with Ken. How small should nipple tassels be?
Varying in size by the areola.
Yes,
Very much so. If you've got salamis, they need to be some big ones.
How about some pepperonis?
Pepperonis, you can get a little smaller. You can be a little smaller. Oh yeah, you get the mini pepperonis. Oh,
Oh. But yeah, so it's September. So aside from it being, a national Chomping the Red Wings Day again, it's basically like Wolfbite.
Yes. No, I agree with Freemason. It's a rebuilding century for the Red Wings.
Basically. So I want to bring Jared in because he was out there with us in day 3 kind of thing where he was a guest with Sonic. I don't know what he's doing right now. Actually playing League with me usually. But it's usually like, he's there. But he's back with us from day 3. So Jared, quick question for you. What's next for you? Because I mean we've been talking about like what's next for like the vaping scene, about like vaping news.
oh yeah.
We've been talking about you crashing VapeTube again. So
Oh yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
what
I think they've made VapeTube to where I can't crash it now. And honestly, I don't want to drop my entire channel on them just to test it. So, because I've got 1,132 videos I could drop on their ass if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to be that kind of dickhead.
Yeah.
There's a good chunk of them that are already up anyway, so I'm going to be nice to them.
Jared's all like, it's been a while. We need to test it again.
Yeah, you guys want another durability test? I could drop you for another 36 hours. It'd be fun. I swear to God, dude, the Facebook, there would be like a round of emojis that would probably take up like 5 messages on the Facebook Messenger with them. They'd be like, no! What's next for me? I don't know, being me, dude. That's truthfully it. The same as always. I don't change, man. I really don't. I don't. Yeah, I mean, from day 1 till I'm nearly 2 years into this. I'm like 25 days away from my 2-year anniversary of having a channel.
Mhm.
I'm basically 2.5 years into vaping, and I haven't changed a bit. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. And like, the reason I don't change is because of my subscribers. That's the truth of it. I don't change because I have mad fucking respect for my subscriber base. And I know, like, we all share subscribers. We all have, like, there's certain people that just go to certain channels, but for the most part, people kind of bounce around and they watch multiple channels, which is great. Gives multiple viewpoints. But at the same time, the subscriber base that I have right now, like, I'll give you a perfect example. My click out video that I did last week about Michigan. Just some random ass guy, never spoken to him before, subscribed to my channel, and his first message, like, I posted it in the Facebook group, but his first message was, I heard somebody was I heard somebody was yelling about my least favorite cunt governor, and I had to check this out. You've got yourself a new subscriber, sir. And then immediate message. I'm talking like within a minute of one posting. The next one was like, who the fuck would thumbs down this video? This man is just preaching the truth. You definitely have me for life. I was like, I don't even know this guy. He literally just joined the channel and he already gets me.
Yep.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm on the same ideologies as you when it comes to that. I do what I want, and if you don't like it, cool. If you like it, cool. It doesn't affect me either way.
Yeah.
I do this because I want to.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's
Yeah,
fun for me.
There's so many people that watch views and watch subscriber counts and just chicken hawk the piss out of their analytics, and they just, they want to know how to grow their channel and how to become this badass, channel. And it's like, that's great. That's great if that's how you want to do things, but you don't have to. You can just be you and let people, just accept that. And whatever your growth is what your growth is. Like, I never in my wildest fucking dreams thought that I would be, almost 2 years in and at 4,400 subscribers. Like, that is an unheard of thing for me. I figured if I saw 1,000 within the first 2 years, it'd be a damn miracle with as abrasive as I am. So it was just like, I never ever thought, but to that point, that just means that I can try to help more people, because like, so many people are like, oh, hardest working guy on YouTube because he posts so much content. And I've actually backed my content down, but it's what I do in the background that actually keeps me very, very busy. I do emails all the fucking time. I'm always doing table cam videos for people when they're having a problem with the device. Like, if I recommend a device and then they have a problem, they'll email and just be like, okay, your table cam didn't quite show me what I need to know to get this right. Is there any way you can help me? And be like, hell yeah. And I'll shoot like a 12-minute video for each and every person. I don't do it. I do something different every time.
Yeah.
So, but that's the kind of respect because of the amount of content that I put out there, and because of the amount, of time that I've put into the channel. When people go through, I've got subscribers that are still with me since day one, and they have literally watched every single one of those 1,100 plus videos that I've put up. And if any one of my subscribers come to me and say, look, I have a problem with this, even if I haven't done it, I'll legit save money. I'll go buy the device just so I can help them. I mean, that's how much respect I have for these people. So,
and you have a lot of loyal subscribers too, that especially like send you stuff. So that's really a good thing for your community as well, and for your growth too, right? That
thing always that in itself has blown me away since day one, because I was putting up somewhere between 8 and 14 videos a week, which is a completely unsustainable thing to do. Don't ever do that. If you're going to start,
I thought 20 daily.
Well, no, there was a time, like, let's see, my first month I put up almost 250 videos. Or no, it was 185 videos, I think is what it was. And then the next month was like 114. I was like over 300 videos by the end of my first 3 months. So it was stupid. But early 2018, I was doing somewhere between 8 and 20 videos a week. And it was mostly hardware reviews. And it's completely unsustainable. So my first thing I'll tell anybody, don't do that. Don't do that. It's crazy.
My volume is a lot less than that. And even then, it's just hard to keep up with all this, especially with how much hardware comes out constantly.
Oh yeah, exactly. And it was like, I was trading off devices that I loved just so I could get something else to review. And like, I couldn't keep the same buffet of stuff at any given time because I was making so many trades, and I was purchasing stuff when I could. But I got to the point when I had to come to the realization that I just couldn't keep that kind of volume up. And so I did a video, not asking for a fucking thing, but legit just saying, look, I have to back this down because I just literally can't afford to do this.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, I get 3 boxes in the mail. And it was like almost 100 devices. Old school stuff. Like, we're talking 3, 4, 5-year-old stuff, but it was like, hey, damn. Wow, what the shit? And like, most of it was like, here, just give it away when you're done. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, but like, people still do that. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys are awesome for that, because they just want to see that sustained throwback to, okay, well, how good is this compared to today?
Or how does it hold up still this many years into it? Because I'm all for the retro reviews, because honestly, there's some gear out there that was good for its day. Does it still hold up now?
Sure.
Well, yeah, and how many vape shops do you walk into
that have old stuff?
Like 3-4-year-old devices still sitting sitting in the damn, in the shelves, just collecting dust because nobody knows what it is.
At the same price that they used to sell it back then?
Dude, I picked up a comp vape, and this was last year, but I picked up a 2016 comp vape Seminole G24. Okay. So like the actual brass version. So we're talking like $125 RDA. I picked it up for $15 at a vape shop.
Wow.
Because it had sat there the entire time. They only bought 5 of them. They sold 4, and the other one had been sitting there for 2 years. And they were just like, just buy the damn thing. I don't even give a shit. I was like, aren't you going to lose money on this? You're like, I don't give a fuck. And I was like, okay, cool. I figured it was like a $40 RDA, and I looked it up and I was like, holy shit. I went back and I gave the owner stuff because I was like, no, I can't just, no. I felt bad.
Was it the brick and mortar I used to go to? I stopped going just because like they don't they tend to stay very stagnant with devices and stuff. So it just kind of becomes one of those things that, and their pricing on juices is a little bit ridiculous, but you know.
Oh yeah.
And they tend to do a lot of like weird, like unknown, I don't know who makes it kind of brand stuff. But I walked in there and they still had an El Cabron RDA, and this is 2 years ago, so you know when those came out.
Shit, man.
And they still wanted $70 for the thing. And I was like, yeah, that's not happening. That'll sit there probably for a couple more years.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask both of you a question. When you see a device come out, okay, you see a device come out, and then you look at it and you realize that there is legitimately nothing special about it whatsoever. What are your first reactions to it?
Meh.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've gone the mech route, if you don't notice, and I'm just not big on like wiring, basically. Honestly, like I have some regulated stuff, but even then, it's just like never my go-to. But even like mech tubes, if they're too simple, if there's nothing really different than the last thing they put out, it's like I'm not gonna spend money on that. There's no point.
Yeah,
you know.
Like honestly, I've been vaping for like 3-4 years now. I'll be honest with you, it's hard to get me excited anymore for like any new stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, okay, so the recent trends is like, I mean, there's still the pod system, so sure. But aside from that, there are some like the RDA sections and the constant contact mech mods is actually suddenly blooming. So I mean, we've had some of them in the past. Let's be honest to that, and they're suddenly been reviving. But that's the thing. It's like you've seen a lot of devices that either you could just like tinker a bit or just hold it in your hands, and suddenly it's like nothing really special. But there are some good devices out there that's like 2017, 2018. Let's say, for example, and I'll give this like a good rep per se because I've tried this for the longest time. The OG recoil.
Yeah.
Right? The OG recoil, I know for its price, it wasn't like that much of like, dude, don't drop access to your mods, by the way. But like, but at its price, it was suddenly like a little pricey for its date, but it actually is a pretty good vape. Let's be honest to that. And there's a lot of older devices that came out. Let's say, for example, the drop RDA. And I'll be honest with you, I know some people whose go-to RDA right now is either a drop or a drop dead. Like those two. Wait,
or the nada, just because.
Or the nada.
I would say ass backwards spun post, but yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a thing where there are some older data devices that are really good, and there's some newer stuff that is kind of like you did something new for something safe, you know. So
well, I mean, I'll say at least stuff that's come out in like the last 2 to 3 years, roughly, actually holds up a lot better than stuff in the before times. Because I mean, I started when like silica wick was a thing, you know. Like I mean, even this morning, was it Solon was doing a live, and somebody mentioned in the comments that they started on a C4 tank, and I was like, I'm still on my campaigning war against silica wick. That was my comment, because I hated C4 tanks so much. I had them, but I just know I can never go back to that.
Well, you know, I mean, come on. Okay, so like, you know, because you guys know I love doing throwback stuff anyway. So a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago at this point, probably a year and a half, Hell Vape pops out the Vapor Stuff Project the VP RDA. Now, I had never actually put this thing in my hands. I had heard about it, but I'd never actually used it.
Sure.
Now, what's behind this thing? Because I got a brand new one put in my fucking hands by my buddy Brian. What's behind this RDA, I swear to God, should not work. This is the stuff that I find intriguing, the stuff that really, for the most part, kind of sneaks under the radar because the VP really wasn't that popular of an RDA. But when you see a build deck, which God help us all, it's gold-plated. I fucking hate gold-plated decks, but you know the deal. when you see an RDA that literally has a build deck that is that stupid simple, okay, but this has a squonk pin. Look at where the airflow is in reference to that squonk pin or that squonk port.
Wow.
That should not work, right? I mean, like that's like I'm going to barely touch the fucking bottle and it's going to die. No, this thing actually doesn't flood horribly. I've already tested out with my buddy Brian's, and I was in sheer shock, but I looked at it and I'm like, see, that's what I find intriguing as fuck. You know, weird things that shouldn't work that do. That's what I like.
Addy Tooney, that's a funny ass comment. He's like, OMG, when Rip showed us how to rebuild Kanger heads with cotton.
Oh, God.
I seriously remember I remember seeing those videos and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'll just go buy another one.
Right?
Well, come on. That's shit. You're talking about the days of when Rip Trippers was actually a real reviewer.
Yeah. He did weird tutorials and stuff. Like, I still think it's funny that, like, for his Clapton tutorial, he suggests you Clapton onto a guitar string and then remove it and then put it onto the other piece of Canthal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like if you go back through his video log and go for that one, that's how he suggests you make a Clapton coil. By building it on guitar string, taking it off, and then putting it on a piece of Canthal.
Yeah. Fucking wow, dude.
I'm all like, that is so much work for nothing. What if you mess up the decor?
Holy shit.
Oh my God, that's epic though. I mean, that's just like, wow, no, not doing that.
That's just the early days of building though.
People, yeah.
Well, it's like the whole idea that some people, like even to this day, still Clapton by hand. Like no drill, no nothing. They just sit there and that's like, are you psychotic, man?
Dude, I'll blow my house up if I try to make a coil. It's not going to happen. I will literally burn myself to the ground with my house if I try to make a coil. I don't DIY juice. I don't make my own coils because I do not have the dexterity nor the patience. It will be all bad.
Jared's house catches on fire from him trying to DIY juice.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. See, I'm one of those guys that like I can accept my own failures in life, but it's one of those when I put my time into something, I want it to actually be worth my time to do it. So the first couple of failures, I'm gonna have like a major mental meltdown. So I'm just like, I'm not doing this. This ain't for me. People are like, DIY is the way to go, and I'm like, cool, I'll buy it from you. This will be an arrangement. We do not talk about Fight Club.
No Fight Club.
Speedy way to make decor for aliens. Anyone? I don't build, so I don't know the answer.
Speedy way to make decor for aliens. Just Clapton, I guess. No, I mean, that's a standard go-to. Just make a Clapton on a piece of wire. I don't. Trying to get the decor off it becomes a mission all its own. But that's about it. I tend to like. Recently I've been trying to get back into trying to alien because I can't worth a shit. Honestly, I just can't. Like me and that whole concept just do not work. But I've been trying to do the whole decor thing, and forever, for the life of me, I can make a very slightly loose Clapton. The last 3 tries, they're completely tight and ain't going nowhere. There's no give, no nothing.
You're like, okay.
It's like next time I make a Clapton, it better be this fucking tight.
Yeah, see, I have watched so many coil builders. I've watched, like when Demo was doing coil, when he was doing his Instagram videos and his YouTube videos and stuff, his live streams and stuff like that. And then I've watched guys on Instagram making coils, and I'm just like, I'll kill myself. And I don't mean that in a negative way whatsoever, but that will be the end of me if I try to do that. Yep. It's like, nope. I know I will tap out like a bitch on that one. No, sir. Nope. Not going to happen. No way.
What? Okay, Ken, I have no idea what you're talking about, but that is hilarious.
It is.
He's like, next time you Clapton, you got to do it in a white room with a black curtains near the station and find a woman named Layla and present them to her.
Yeah,
he's still a little Eric Clapton in there.
Eric Claptoning the Clapton.
What's really funny though is with the whole Claptoning thing, I want to start my own guitar string brand.
Ooh.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Like
Jared.
seriously.
Quick question.
Yes.
Let's turn back time 10 years ago.
Okay.
Because we're music people, right? We're
Yes.
also music people.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You were a musician. I forgot.
Yes, sir.
I still have his pictures, by the way. So if you want,
When he used to wear the
picture and
jumpsuit.
No,
Oh, yeah.
God, no. Thank God, no. I did not do any of that. Oh, no.
I wore a kilt on stage once
That's awesome.
with those big cyber boots that come up to your knees.
Just
Yeah.
make sure to tell Vic that it's a skirt.
is it really a skirt?
All you'll hear is right fucking there.
But yeah, since we're all music people here, turn back time like 10 years ago and look to yourself now. Has your music taste actually evolved?
No, my music taste has really been broad my entire life. The only reason being is honestly my mom was a piano and vocal instructor, and she was doing that before I was born. So that's where I'd love to say that I'm a self-taught singer, but I'm really not, because my mom taught a lot of lessons out of the house, and my bedroom was literally right next to her studio. So I basically took my own vocal lessons from my own mom without actually doing it. So I taught myself how to sing from my mom teaching other people. But I started picking up instruments. So I can play piano, I can play guitar, I can play bass, drums, wind instruments I'm out of. Play skin flute pretty good.
I cannot play drums worth a damn. I do not have the dexterity for that.
I am a basic bitch drummer. I'm not gonna lie. I am a basic bitch drummer, but I can play drums. I just started picking stuff up, and like the last band that I had before I finally just threw in the towel and said this is enough, I can't do this anymore, was an all acoustic band, and all the recordings for the band are all me. All the instruments, all the vocals, everything. It's just all fucking me, because I couldn't get the band together long enough to record. And I said, to hell with it. So I just did it myself.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, what the fuck? Where's all these little extra pieces? I said, guess you should have been at my house.
Should have shut up a rehearsal. Fuck it.
Yeah. So
no.
So like my evolution, not much of it. I mean, I listen to anything from Beethoven to Slipknot, I mean,
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm the same way, dude. As a kid, I was really big into classical music. Then I went to like Slipknot, Korn.
Yeah.
And like currently I'm into like Ginger. Have you ever heard them? They are
Oh
insane.
God, super fat Jared on stage. No, hold on. What he's holding up there, okay, this was after my last surgery. I couldn't stand up without my cane. I'm at the point now where I can, but my father-in-law actually made me like a preacher's pulpit out of doors, just so it looked like it was a stage prop, but it was actually there to hold me up. That way I could still actually perform at shows. And everybody legitimately thought it was just a prop for the shows. And I was literally holding on to this thing every performance, just so I didn't have to have my cane. Yeah, and if I didn't wear that goddamn hat on stage, dude, I got screamed at. I got screamed at if I didn't wear that thing. I was like, I ended up giving it away at my last show with that band.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. People were like, where's the Jack hat? Yeah, that was before my last surgery. That was at Collapse Fest. That was a lot of fun. I almost got arrested.
I miss playing shows. I'll say that much.
Right?
I do too. There's a part of me where I'm like, okay, I'm about to turn 40. Do I really want to do that again? And then there's another part of me going, damn, dude, I miss being on stage.
Oh no, I still I record because I have all my setup here. I still record and stuff. Like I actually have a SoundCloud of some of my songs I've done. And
oh yeah, like
one thing I really wish I could have done was the Rockabilly band, because I do have an upright. And that is so much fun.
Well, see, I've got a list. Oh, let's see here. 22, 29, 28, and 17, and 30, and 22. Here, let's add that up. Because this is like all songs that I've written. So, I've written a lot of music.
It happens.
Yeah, I've written basically 140 songs.
Nice.
Yeah, people like almost all my old band members always called me the Machine, because I was like one of those weird ass people that could just write lyrics to a song in like 5 minutes, and it was like never anything that pertained to anything. And I had this really funny habit of naming songs that had like the names had nothing to do with the song. So like I have one song called Dilligaff,
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing to do with the title. It's literally nothing to do with the title. I had a guitar player in my band Blacklight Eternity. He used to be like super, super heavy into shrooms and you know, like acid and shit. So he got himself all fucked up with one of his old bands. And he literally went to bed on the guy's couch and shit himself on the guy's couch. Okay. So he wakes up the next morning, his friend comes in, he goes, dude, not on my couch. What the fuck? We literally named a song Not My Couch, and it had nothing to do with that story. But people were like, what the hell is with the name of the song? He was like, I don't know, just guess.
Yeah.
We didn't want to tell him the story because he was like, yeah, let's not tell people I shit myself on the couch. So
one of the weirdest moments I had was these friends that we knew from another band booked us at this show. Turns out the club was a Christian club, but we did Cannibal Corpse style lyrics.
Oh shit.
So you're not allowed to cuss, you're not allowed to be profane. And we were the opening act to boot. They started cutting our mics hardcore because we're like, I mean, it's like, these are the lyrics we have. We are so sorry. Nobody told us the rules until we got here.
Yeah, I have kind of a semi-similar one. We were asked to, like, I knew that it was a Christian coffee house that we were going to, so it was like they basically said, please don't cuss. So it was like, okay, I'll just edit the lyrics because, you know, we were doing kind of, you know, more like just regular hard rock.
Yeah.
So pretty easy to edit, you know.
Yeah.
But my roadies were dickheads, okay? In this place, before they ever started a show, and again, opening band like you, the preacher came up and did a prayer. So I'm standing behind this guy. I am a pure agnostic all the way. Okay. Yeah. I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. I'm not an atheist, but close enough, you know? So I'm standing behind the preacher, just kind of like, okay, is he done yet? Is he done yet? And one of my roadies leans over to the other one and he looks at me and they're whispering to each other. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, just kind of, what the fuck are you talking about? And he just loud as shit said, you have no power here. I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, you dick, you did not just do that. Oh my God. The preacher turns around and he goes, your set will be short. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, oh my God, what the hell? I didn't even do anything.
Oh man. I have a similar story, but it doesn't involve a stage or anything. It's just terrible. Getting pulled over. No, when I was 18, I got pulled over and it was me and my brother and my buddy. And as the police officer has me like opening my trunk because he wanted to look in there, both my brother and my buddy start singing, "We're not gonna take it."
Oh shit!
And when I get back to the car, it's like, "You guys are dicks! Shut the fuck up!"
That's great.
Yeah,
buddy. Oh, dude, just check out Creating with Ken's comment. By the way, so hilarious. Christian coffee house. Did they have a bunch of glass there?
That's great.
Blood of Christ espresso option, perhaps a Body of Christ breakfast sandwich.
God, Ken.
That's brutal. Alrighty.
They have the Virgin Mary for lunch breakfast.
Oh shit!
Lunch breakfast.
Pardon me, I'm gonna go eat out today. Oh yeah, I'm going to hell. That's all right.
It's okay. I've proclaimed throne.
Well, I'll drive the Partridge Family bus, so you have a free ride.
Nice.
Yes, Kyle.
Yeah. So we've gone over by like 5 minutes, but it's been fun.
Yes,
it's been enjoyable. But you got anything you want to plug, Mr. the Goat?
If y'all want to check me out, just look up Jared Vaping Goat. That's the deal with that. Just remember, I'm abrasive. I'm a dickhead, and if you don't like my language, get over it. That's pretty much about how it is. I mean, speak the truth the best way that I can from my perspective. Definitely not your normal advocate. Aside from that, yeah, I do a lot of different reviews, new stuff, old stuff, and my subs get to tell me what I review in regards to new stuff. So if you like that prospect, come check it out. That's pretty much it. And you don't have to subscribe. You can just watch. I don't care.
Awesome. All right, Mr. Frank.
So basically, Wolfbite podcast on Vape Radio, 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Central on Saturdays, Sundays, 7 p.m. Pacific, and 9 p.m. Central. Nobody's going to listen to it anyway because it's the Steelers and Pats. And with replays on this channel and as well as SoundCloud whenever I get to it. And at any given point in time that you think that you're not somebody to somebody else's mind, just remember that you're somebody in Joel's mind, and that just remember that you're somebody, and that somebody's Joel, and he loves you all, and as well as we love to thank you for your time, because your time is. I'm glad you're spending it with us.
I'm just going to say one other thing really quickly. Any of my subscribers that are in this chat right now that have not been on this channel before, subscribe right now. No fucking around. Hit the subscribe button, please. Clown is a very, very, very good dude. Very, very passionate vapor. Definitely subscribe to this man's channel. I'm telling you right now.
I give a shit.
I know he doesn't care. He's like me. He's like, if you want to, that's fine. No, I'm telling you guys. Definitely.
No, I meant like advocacy wise, I give a shit, honestly, because I mean,
well,
I tried quitting several times and it never stuck, and this has been the longest I've been smoke free, honestly.
Yeah.
In all reality, I mean, we all have our stories and our journeys, but it's one of those things of there's a reason why we're all here.
Right.
You know?
So we don't have to be.
And then we somehow I do love the whole idea that this is cheaper than smoking until you become a hobbyist.
Oh, no shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This will save you money. This is cheaper than smoking. Right.
Look at
Right.
look at who has like their credit card declined for a moment, man.
Where is it? The Ruby 21, the Vindicator. Sorry.
Oh, dude.
It starts getting pricey.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
yeah.
And then we got Hemo Frank.
I'm not Hemo.
He's I know Hemo. I know Hemo.
I'm not Hemo.
Alrighty. Yeah. Go check out clownvapes.com. Got coils, juice, hardware stuff, and things. And I'm still working on seeing what else I can get onto the site. What else?
Everything you want.
Everything you want. Yeah. I'm still like figuring out things. Like it's having a shop is not easy. I'll give you that much. Even if it's an online shop and you don't have much overhead, it's still a bitch.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, honestly. People don't realize it. It's like, give it a shot, see what happens.
You're like, thanks a lot, assholes.
Yeah.
Cappuccino.
Especially if it's like one person running the site, just give them a second to get to you, because honestly, seriously. But
Patreon.com/clownvapes, by the way, just if ever you want.
You want to help the growth of the channel, I do actually buy hardware or e-liquid mixing stuff and things for the channel. So yeah, fun times.
That's why we're musicians. We beg for money.
And tomorrow, Vaping with the Ohmies over on the Vaping with the Ohmies channel. You guys want to go check that out? Come hang out with us. Well, I'm most likely sure we're gonna talk some Michigan stuff, because Mr. Dan Ohm.My.Lanta is living in the middle of it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling for Dan on that one.
Oh, trust me. And like, I don't like getting too much into his personal stuff, but he literally left a job to go work in the vape industry full time, and that's what's paying his bills currently and all that. I mean,
I'll put in one last little thing about the whole Michigan thing, because I'm not going to go stupid in depth, because like you said, everybody's talked about it. The one positive, the one and only positive right now that's going on in Michigan is a massive dissension in the ranks as far as the government goes. As far as the state government in itself, there are so many people in the state government pissed about the way that the governor handled it, that there is a massive dissension in the ranks. There's so many people wanting to file injunctions just in the government against what she's done. So that's the only positive light at the end of the tunnel. Now, will it be a freight train? Time will tell. I mean, because the problem is what she's done. Even if they file an injunction against what she's done, at the end of the day, the state legislature could run with what she's done and just revise it a little and then pass it as a bill instead. That will be a whole different nightmare in itself. And that's well within their right to do so, but it does have to be voted on at that point.
Yep.
So, I mean, at least there's that plausibility. But the problem is it's like I said, she's opened up Pandora's box, not just for Michigan, but for the country. And it's a very, very, very scary she's done.
She gets away with this. Everybody's going to start looking at it and just we're going to run with it then. Yeah. I mean, it's been bad as it is. I mean, San Francisco got bold first, but at a state level, it's a very harsh thing.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, surprisingly, even Joe is against it, says Gun.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It still cracks me up, though, that Jules got coupons and fucking Marlboro packs. That one just broke my head.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I was just like, I get they're given an option away from cigarettes, but really? Are you fucking kidding me right now? I hate that company so bad.
Right.
They were never really on our side, honestly.
No, they were on their own side. They just wanted money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Jules been about from day one. Oh, look, new industry, lots of money to be made.
Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah.
Money.
I mean, I know we're like just tangenting at this point, but anytime a new law comes up, as long as it benefits them, they're all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I always watch that every time. This whole like under 2 mils, yeah, fine, do it.
Yeah, I know.
They don't fucking care.
Bad publicity, still publicity.
You're gonna tax per the milliliter. It doesn't affect them.
Yeah, fuck no.
2 mLs? Not even.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even 2 mLs. It's like 1.89 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alrighty, so you want to hit it, Mr. Frank? You want to?
Tape on, friends.